As we come on the air, danger in the sky. For the first time ever reported, a drone possibly crashing into a passenger plane as the jet was landing. Tonight, the pilot describes the moment of impact. Earthquake outbreak, 3 deadly jolts in 3 days. Now, the biggest yet, leaving hundreds more dead. Tonight, we meet the family of that baby pulled alive from the rubble. Plus, is the big one set to hit the west coast of the U.S.? Flood fears, 15 million in the path from Texas through the heartland. Heavy rain and flash flooding alerts tonight. Money shaming, protesters dumping dollar bills on Hillary Clinton's motorcade. Even Clinton supporter George Clooney calling their big bucks fundraiser obscene as thousands feel the burn in Brooklyn. And Text Tracker, the new weapon alerting police if you text and drive. Will you now be forced to hand over your phone?
This is ABC World News Tonight.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. I'm Tom Llamas, and we begin with that developing story. For the first time, we're getting word of a possible drone colliding with a passenger jet. British Airways revealing the details today. The plane struck approaching the airport, and the number of close calls involving drones growing in the U.S. and overseas. ABC's Gloria Wjla starts us off with the increasing danger in the sky.
Tonight, a collision on final approach. A British Airways flight about to land at London's Heathrow Airport when the pilot reported he may have been hit by a drone. The object striking the front of the Airbus jet. The flight with 132 people on board landing safely. The airline saying in a statement, safety and security are always our first priority, and we will give the police every assistance with their investigation. If it is confirmed, it would be the first known drone collision with a commercial aircraft. But close calls are on the rise.
For your information, we've had 2 reports of a drone at 900 feet to the left-hand side of the approach.
I see 3 drones above the little village, which was about 2.5 miles up.
You can see 3 drones.
Experts warning, with the growing popularity of unmanned aircraft, there is a serious potential for disaster.
Sooner or later, we're going to lose an airplane to a drone due to a collision.
While this object hit the front of the plane, this simulation from researchers at Virginia Tech's Crash Lab shows how a drone could destroy a jetliner's engine in just seconds. Despite laws banning drone flight within 5 miles of airports, the FAA reports an average of 25 drone incidents every month, and there's no reason to think that number will decline. Police say the plane hit has been examined. It is cleared to fly. Police are investigating what object hit the plane, and if it was a drone, who was operating it. Tom?
This as drones are getting more and more popular. All right, Gloria, thank you. Now to the earthquake outbreak. 3 deadly quakes in 3 days. The soaring death toll, the search for victims now underway. In Ecuador, surveillance video showing the moment disaster struck. Items flying off shelves. The quake measuring 7.8. More than 230 killed. And in Japan, more than 40 people are dead after 2 earthquakes hit there. Rescuers searching for missing victims. What's known as the Ring of Fire, take a look, lining the Pacific, running along the American West Coast. New concerns tonight about the big one hitting here. ABC's Matt Gutman in Japan.
The 3rd massive quake, the strongest yet, leaving shoppers screaming, products tumbling off the shelves, and then darkness. The epicenter of this powerful 7.8 magnitude quake just 110 miles west of Ecuador's capital. Its president saying today hundreds are dead. This man using his hands to dig into a mountain of bricks. He tells us 3 are alive and a girl is dead. Tonight, experts warning the United States is also in danger.
We're all on the Ring of Fire. This is a very active part of the Earth, and it's a reminder that this is a hazard that we face.
4,000 miles across the Pacific, a spasm of hundreds of earthquakes and aftershocks killing dozens. Most of the dead in the town of Mashiki. At this one on Friday, rescuers gently delivering this 9-month-old baby girl from death's grip. That rescue, the one bright spot amid the grim task of recovery. In that same neighborhood, we found these rescuers.
So this crew's checking out the hardest hit homes, and one house in particular that they want to hit is the one where that 9-month-old baby girl was rescued from. They want to make sure that nobody is still in there.
Minutes later, they found it.
So this rescue crew finally found the house where they rescued that 8-month-old girl just a couple days ago. And when you look at this house, it's incredible that anyone was able to survive.
Then a man approached us.
Konnichiwa.
He said he was the baby's grandfather. Her name, Baby Miku.
Rescued, exactly. Thank God, right?
He then tells us we can meet her, hopping in the only possession he has left.
Hey, sweet girl.
And she was right there when we walked up to the shelter, all cheeks and wiggly energy, and completely unscathed.
Miku's family told me they lost everything in the quake, but also that they found the most important thing, their family. But the recovery here is being hampered by hundreds of aftershocks and the fear that another massive one could come at any time. Tom?
Still a concern, but it's great that baby girl's doing okay. All right, Matt, thank you. Back here at home, flood alerts in the south tonight. Hail and heavy rain pummeling parts of Texas and Oklahoma this weekend. Extreme weather stretching through the heartland, and the spring snowstorm in the west. Heavy snow, whiteout conditions on highways in Colorado. ABC's Philip Mena in Texas tonight.
Relentless rain tonight in Texas and Oklahoma. 3 to 6 inches falling in some areas, triggering flash flooding. West of Fort Worth, the driver of that red car had to be rescued from a flooded road. A lightning strike believed to have sparked this oil tank fire south of Dallas. And for the first time in 3 seasons, a Texas Rangers home game was rained out. For 2 days, this massive storm system hovering over the heartland, bringing tornadoes and whiteout conditions, forcing the cancellation of nearly 450 flights at Dallas-Fort Worth and another 850 at Denver International. More than a foot falling there, and in nearby Pine Cliff, a whopping 50 inches. The blinding storm causing multiple wrecks along Interstate 70. And tonight, a new danger for drivers, deeply flooded roadways. Here in Dallas, they're bracing for more torrential rain for the next 24 hours. And all of that water will cause the Trinity River to flood later tonight. Tom?
Philip, thank you. Now let's get right to ABC's senior meteorologist, Rob Marciano. Now, Rob, you were telling me earlier, this is a dangerous system, but also a slow-moving system?
Yeah, and because of the great weather, really, that most of the eastern half of the country is enduring, this is a textbook omega block, Tom. And you can see here how the jet stream is drawn basically in the shape of the Greek letter omega. And these are difficult to break down. Any storm bumping into them is really slow to move. So that's what we're seeing with this storm that dumped all that snow across Colorado, now dumping heavy rain across the plains. And we've got flash flood watches that are posted from Kansas all the way down to southeast Texas. And tonight we'll probably see some severe weather as well across parts of Houston, Austin and through Waco. You see Dallas gets hit hard tonight through tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. That heavy rain goes through Austin, approaches Houston, and passes towards Louisiana. And then we're going to see several rounds of rain, I think, as we go through the rest of the week. Could see up to 8 inches of rainfall across parts of southeast Texas as we go through Tuesday, and then even more rain beyond that. As all this heat pumps up, we'll see temperatures approaching 80 degrees in Washington, D.C. tomorrow, maybe even warmer in spots on Tuesday. So very warm spring-like temperatures.
All right, we look forward to that. Rob, thanks so much. Now to the race for president and the battle for New York, 2 days away. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders making their final push. And protesters, look at this, raining money on Clinton's motorcade as she arrived for a major fundraiser hosted by George Clooney in L.A. last night. And thousands of Sanders supporters today attending a rally on his home turf in Brooklyn. ABC's David Wright on the campaign trail tonight.
Tonight, the final blitz begins. Hillary danced. Bernie selfie.
Smile.
Speaking of selfies, check out this gallery of political art.
It's a little bit weird. See all these guys that look like me on the wall.
Less than 48 hours to go, so closing arguments from Clinton.
This election is so important, and it's really about you.
And from Sanders.
We need to move toward a Medicare for all single-payer program.
Clinton's campaign coffers are flush after a pair of glitzy fundraisers hosted by actor George Clooney. As she arrived, Sanders supporters showered Clinton's motorcade with dollar bills. Clooney told NBC they have a point.
They're absolutely right. It is an obscene amount of money. The Sanders campaign, when they talk about it, is absolutely right.
I have a lot of respect for George Clooney's honesty and integrity on this issue.
He is right.
Last night, Clooney's next-door neighbor held a rival Sanders fundraiser. $27 a ticket compared to $33,000 over at Clooney's. Well, this week, Clinton insisted the money isn't for her.
Yeah, I am raising money to elect other Democrats. I'm a Democrat, and I want to see us take back the Senate.
On SNL,
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it is not.
the joke was all about how little love is left in the Democratic race. There is no question that the longer this Democratic race drags on, the nastier it becomes, and the results here in New York could well determine how much longer it goes. Tom?
David Wright for us tonight. David, thank you. Now to the Republicans. Donald Trump firing away at Senator Ted Cruz and the RNC. Trump in New York today railing against what he calls a corrupt system, losing more delegates, though, over the weekend to Cruz. And Trump with a huge lead heading into Tuesday's primary, but a contested convention appearing more and more likely. ABC's Devin Dwyer on the fight for delegates.
Walloped in Wyoming, Donald Trump tonight has his eye on a much bigger prize, New York.
No place like Staten Island, let's face it.
Here, Trump's on the verge of a major haul, possibly close to 100 delegates after weeks of Ted Cruz gains in a system Trump claims is rigged.
I don't want to play that game. I'm winning with the voters, and we're winning big.
Trump's relying on his New York roots, today taking a helicopter trip to his old military boarding school, then a rally upstate not far from a state park bearing his name, and Trump turning up the heat on Hillary Clinton.
And then, of course, we have crooked Hillary, folks. She's been crooked from the beginning, and to think that she has a shot at being our president.
Today, Clinton responded.
He can say whatever he wants to say about me. I really could care less.
Trump took incoming fire today from one of Clinton's high-profile backers and an old enemy, Rosie O'Donnell.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
On WABC Radio, O'Donnell compared Trump to Darth Vader and challenged his intelligence.
He's not even qualified to run a game show.
And despite the recent setbacks for Trump, a sweep of all 95 delegates here in New York would officially block Ted Cruz from being able to clinch the nomination with bound delegates before the convention in July. Tom?
Devin Dwyer for us. Devin, thank you. We move on now to the growing fears over the Zika virus. Health officials warning it could be worse than predicted. 358 confirmed cases of Zika virus in 41 states, and now a battle brewing over federal money needed to fight the outbreak. ABC's Mary Bruce on Capitol Hill tonight.
The virus causing these devastating birth defects has been called scarier than first thought by the CDC, but top health officials say they don't have the money they need to fight it.
We can't just not address this. This is really a very important thing.
Their request for nearly $2 billion to wage a war against Zika is stalled here in the halls of Congress. The administration has asked for the money to detect and respond to the virus, test mosquitoes which spread Zika, and research vaccines. But Republicans say they won't approve the spending until they get more information. In the basement of the Capitol, we tracked down the chairman who holds the purse strings. What's the remaining holdup?
Well, that letter was generalities. It did not contain the specific information we have to spend taxpayers' dollars.
Well, obviously, we disagree with that. We know exactly how we're going to spend that money and hopefully a successful development of a Zika vaccine.
And at the White House, they say they have provided all the necessary details and that Republicans are simply playing politics. We seem to be at a bit of a standstill here. Chairman Rogers says
dangerously so.
This simply is not enough. He says he needs more specifics.
They are grasping in the dark for an excuse.
Now, Republicans insist they aren't playing games, and they have already okayed $600 million to help in this fight. But health officials say that simply isn't enough to get the job done. Tom?
Mary Bruce following the money tonight. Mary, thank you. Pope Francis returning to the Vatican, bringing special guests with him. The Pope's Instagram account revealing 3 Syrian families flying with the Pope from the Greek island of Lesbos, the Pope greeting them on board the plane. The families, 12 Muslim Syrian refugees, including 6 children. Still ahead tonight, texting behind the wheel, how police may soon be able to scan your phone for text messages after an accident, plans for a controversial new device, and check this out, an incredible feat in gymnastics you've never seen before. More on this incredible accidental stunt and see why people want to give the coach a perfect 10.
ABC World News Tonight, brought to you by Claritin.
Allergies can distract you.